Ever had one of those weird shower thoughts? Like, what if every single person on Earth decided to pee at the exact same time? Could we actually flood the planet? Let's run the numbers on this very strange idea. So, the average person pees about 300 to 400 milliliters each time they go. Now, multiply that by the 8 billion people currently on Earth. That gives us a grand total of somewhere between 2.5 and 3.2 billion liters of will. That sounds like a massive amount, right? You'd think we'd be wading through it. But hold on. While that's enough to fill about 1,300 Olympic-sized swimming pools, let's put it into perspective. The Earth's oceans hold over 1.3 billion cubic kilometers of water. So, our global pee party wouldn't even cause a tiny ripple. Sorry to disappoint, but the world is safe from our collective bladders. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more weird questions answered.
What if Earth just stopped spinning for 5 seconds? Just 5 tiny seconds. Well, congratulations, you are now flying through the air at 1,600 kilometers per hour. That's right. Trees, gone. Buildings, yeeted. You? Now, airborne like a confused burrito. Oceans would slap entire continents. The atmosphere, still moving. So you're basically getting punched by the wind of God. And after 5 seconds, Earth starts spinning again. Now everything's upside down, on fire, and questioning its life choices. So yeah, ... Maybe let the Earth keep doing its thing. No need to press pause. Let's say you stop sleeping. No naps, no rest, just pure, uninterrupted wakefulness. Day 1 to 2, you're okay. A bit tired, maybe cranky, but still functioning. By day 4, your brain starts to glitch. You forget passwords, simple words, maybe your own name. By day 7, the hallucinations begin. You see things, hear voices. Nothing feels real. By day 14, your immune system is done. You catch every germ in the room. Day 21, you can walk straight. You talk nonsense. You're barely conscious. By day 30, your body shuts down. You collapse. Unconscious. You might sleep for days. The verdict: sleep isn't optional. It's survival.
Imagine you're just floating peacefully in space, enjoying the view of the stars. Suddenly, you see a giant, swirling vortex of pure darkness. A black hole. You try to back away, but it's too late. The pull is irresistible. Gravity's got you. The first thing you notice is a weird stretching sensation, starting at your feet. It's called spaghettification, and it's exactly what it sounds like. Your body gets pulled and stretched longer and longer, like a piece of spaghetti. To anyone watching from a safe distance, you'd look like you're frozen in time at the edge of the black hole. But for you, time goes wild. You'd see the entire future of the universe flash before your eyes in an instant. Then utter darkness. No light, no sound, just crushing pressure as you're squeezed into a point of infinite density. Some theories say you're instantly obliterated. Others suggest you might pop out into another universe, but who really knows? No one's ever come back to tell the tale.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if everyone on Earth cried at the exact same time? The average person cries about 50 milliliters each time. Now, multiply that by all 8 billion of us. That gives us a staggering 400 million liters of tears. That's enough to fill about 160 Olympic-sized swimming pools. But before you start building an ark, let's get some perspective. Earth's oceans are massive, holding over 1.3 billion cubic kilometers of water. So, even if all of humanity had a collective sob fest every single day for over 9 million years, it still wouldn't be enough to flood the planet. Not even close. Thanks for watching.
Have you ever wondered what would happen if every single person on Earth farted at the exact same moment? Let's get into the science of this truly bizarre thought experiment. The average fart is about 0.1 liters of gas. Now, multiply that by the world's population of 8 billion people. You get a whopping 800 million liters of simultaneous global flatulence. So could this massive gas cloud actually move the atmosphere or change the weather? Surprisingly, no, it's only about 0.0002% of Earth's total air volume, so it wouldn't even create a breeze. But what about the sound? Imagine 8 billion butts firing off at once. It would be an incredibly loud, thunderous roar that might even register on seismographs as a tiny tremor. The smell, let's not even go there. While it wouldn't cause climate change, it would definitely break the internet, and if it ever happened, it would hands down be humanity's weirdest world record. Thanks for watching. Could a fart actually kill someone? I know, it sounds like a joke, right? And 99% of the time, your average toot is completely harmless, just a bit of gas. But here's where it gets interesting. Some farts contain hydrogen sulfide, which is a genuinely toxic gas at really high concentrations. This gas can knock you unconscious. In fact, in controlled lab tests, rats exposed to high levels of hydrogen sulfide died within minutes. Now, before you start worrying about your roommate in real life, this is extremely rare. But imagine this, a perfectly sealed, airtight space, a massive amount of that specific gas, and some seriously bad luck. Theoretically, it could be deadly. So that little puff of air might be funny today, but who knows? One day it could be a weapon of mass destruction. If you enjoyed this weird science fact, make sure to like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching. What if the Earth never got dark for an entire week? No night. Just 7 straight days of endless sunlight. It sounds kind of cool, right? But your body would seriously disagree. Our brains rely on darkness to produce melatonin, the hormone that tells us when to sleep. Without night, your internal clock would completely break. You'd feel exhausted but wouldn't be able to get any real rest. Your mood would crash and your body temperature would get weirdly high. Your eyes would start to strain too, because they're just not built for constant daylight then. The plants would start to suffer. They need darkness to finish their photosynthesis cycle. Animals that hunt at night would starve, while daytime creatures would be driven to exhaustion. The entire planet's rhythm would fall apart. A world without night isn't just a sleepless one, it's a world with broken biology. We all need the dark to reset. So next time the sun goes down, remember how important it is. Get some rest and don't forget to like and subscribe for more what ifs. 1 cup of coffee a day? Totally fine. But what if you keep going? How far can your body take it before it starts to break down? Let's start with 1 cup. That's about 100 milligrams of caffeine. It blocks tiredness, boosts your focus, and you feel sharp, alive, and in control. Now, let's up it to 3 cups around 300 milligrams. Your heart beats faster, your body heats up, and adrenaline kicks in. You're fully awake, but your body is on high alert. At 5 cups or 500 milligrams, your hands might start to shake. You can't sit still and sleep? Forget it. Push it to 7 cups and you're at 700 milligrams. Your nervous system is overheating, your heart rhythm shifts, and your body starts losing control. Research shows the safe daily limit for adults is around 400 milligrams of caffeine. Beyond that, your body can't clear it fast enough. It builds up, disrupting sleep, hormones, and your heart. So remember, coffee sharpens you until it breaks you. Drink smart and stay balanced. Before your next cup, hit that like and subscribe button. What if every single mosquito on Earth decided to bite a human at the exact same moment? It sounds like the plot of a horror movie, right? Well, let's do the math. Scientists estimate there are about 110 trillion mosquitoes alive right now. Each one can drink around 5 microliters of blood. That's a tiny drop, but when you multiply it by 110 trillion, you get 550,000 liters of human blood. That's enough to fill 2,200 bathtubs to the brim. To put it another way, it's the total amount of blood in about 7,000 adult humans. If this happened, thousands of people would instantly collapse. From severe blood loss, hospitals worldwide would be completely overwhelmed. It would be the most terrifying, coordinated attack in the history of our planet. So the next time you hear that annoying buzz near your ear, just remember it's only 1 out of 110 trillion. Sleep tight. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more what if scenarios. What if you owned every single piece of gold ever found on Earth? Imagine that. All the gold ever mined in human history, about 208,000 tons, suddenly belongs to you. Sounds like you'd be a king. Right, but here's a shocker. If you melted all of that gold into one single block, it would form a cube just 22 meters on each side. That's smaller than a basketball court and would barely fill a medium-sized swimming pool. Yet this tiny cube controls global markets and has started wars. Picture the golden cube in the middle of Times Square. So bright it looks like a second sun, but here's the crazy twist. If you owned all of it, the price of gold would instantly crash to zero. Why? Because without anyone else to buy it, your incredible treasure becomes just a useless metal brick. Gold is only powerful when everyone wants it. The moment one person has it all, it's worthless. What would happen if every single person on Earth jumped at the exact same time? Imagine it's 8 billion people launching off the ground in one perfectly synchronized moment. On average, a person's jump pushes about 1,000 newtons of force into the ground. Multiply that by the entire population, and you get a force so massive it sounds like it could shake the planet right off its axis. But here's the surprising twist. Earth is just way too heavy. Our combined jump wouldn't even begin to budge a planet rocket that weighs 6 sextillion tons. Instead, the only thing that would really happen is a giant thud when everyone lands. This would create a shockwave strong enough to break windows and trigger small vibrations, almost like a mild earthquake. The funniest part? If everyone stood in the same spot and jumped, the ground would probably collapse before the planet moved an inch. So, the biggest disaster wouldn't be for Earth, it would be for us.